Shalom, shalom. Man, today I want to talk to you about women struggling with DID, D-I-D, dissociative identity disorder. Let's talk about it. Glory to the Most High, Yah Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to another Righteous Spirit-filled episode. Today, I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, today, when I tell you that women are struggling with what once was called multiple personality disorder, now it's called dissociative identity disorder, DID. When you go back and do your own research, look up the signs, the symptoms, and things like that, they're going to recommend a certain treatment. And ultimately, I want to tell you, man, the ultimate treatment is deliverance. That's the only way you're going to be able to get away from this. Man, there's a lot of women out here that not only have, one or two personalities, but got multiple personalities, and they move in that energy. And a lot of men are seeing this on a daily basis. You might be dealing with the personality of a woman to where she wants to be, one moment she wants to be a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? The next minute, she wants to be submissive, modest and meek. The next minute she want to shave all her hair off, and then don't want you to recognize, like, man, that's a little weird that you go through all these personality disorders. Man, check that sunset at right there, man. That's what you get, man, when you get out of the city. But oftentimes, man, women will go through these emotions and they'll be suffering with this stuff, man. And a lot of times they won't be accountable about it. A woman can go in go in the bathroom, man, go in the closet, put on a wig, man, and have hair all the way down to her butt, knowing good well that's not her personality. And men, you have to be mindful of these women who have these dissociative identity disorders, because, man, they can put up a facade, and that facade be one of their identities, man. But once you get with them and spend some time, you like, man, this woman is like a chameleon, man. She just constantly changing. When she get around her family, all of that energy that she's moving in, that bad BITCH energy, that goes away. And normally those are the signs, man. You get with one of these women that claim to be strong and independent, and you'll find out when you're in a relationship, these are some of the most needy women. These women that go through all this face paint and putting on all these different illusions, because that's what it is. It's no different than what people put on for Halloween. For that one day, you got some women that operate and can't go out in public without putting on this face paint. And they'll come out with a face, full of this stuff, and they don't want you to say anything. God forbid you say anything. Now all of a sudden you the one with the problems. Now all of a sudden you the man that needs therapy and all of that. But at the end of the day, when you look in that mirror, I look in the mirror, I ain't got to paint my face. There ain't no signs of self-hatred, but when we look at these women that's suffering from multiple personality disorders and, what's commonly known as DID, dissociative identity disorder, man, there's a lot of women suffering from this. Man, you have some women that want to get married, and they'll have that personality, they will fake being homebodies. And then you find out that, they don't actually want to do that. Soon as you hit yourself to them as a man, they want to rip and run the club. All of a sudden they want to be, strong, independent. They don't need nobody. And it's like, who the heck are you? And a lot of women go through these emotions on a daily basis. One minute they want to be, all up under you. The next minute they want to be toxic. This is often shown by women that, that thrive in dysfunction. Some women don't even know how to live in a peaceful environment that's righteous, where you're not doing all that as a man. And it's those, ultimately, you got to think a lot of women pick up a lot of personality, a lot of different personality and identities from the body count that they have. Women receive male DNA. Men are the givers of their doggone spirit. You see what I'm saying? We're the givers of the seed of life. And women receive that. You got to think, man, we're living in a generation where women are receiving all of this DNA, and it's not for the purpose of marriage. It's not for the purpose of bearing children. And then they wind up with all these personalities. Men, you need to be on the lookout for this, because this thing will manifest and rear its ugly head, and you will have hitched yourself with one of these women, and she's doggone suffering from 1 minute she thinks she's this, on social media she thinks she's this, at work she's this, and then you're like, man, who the heck is this doggone woman? Why is she doggone got all these different personas? 1 minute she want to be an Instagram model. Next minute she want to be an OnlyFans. She tells you she wants to be a wife. She tells, her parents she's submissive in this. When you get her behind closed doors, she's none of that. She's none of that, the stuff that you want. And this is a woman struggling with a personality disorder. She's disassociated with who she really is, the signs of self-hatred, all these spirits upon her. She's just creating all these other identities to get through life. Close to the Y'all Ministries, kicking it gun barrel straight. Bow.